Channel 4 News, home of forewarned weather, rated Middle Tennessee's most accurate forecast.
8 minutes past 6 o'clock on a wintry Wednesday morning, and we're starting to see a bit of a changeover now showing up on the forewarned live radar again. As some of the sleet and freezing rain has fallen, some of that evaporates. It cools the atmosphere off, and so that layer of warm air that moved in and produced the icy accumulations is now cooling off and allowing some more snow to reach the ground, especially to the north and northwest of downtown Nashville. But we're still seeing mostly sleet and freezing rain around Nashville. Zoom in closer. All the red dots you see on the map are spotter reports from where we've seen mostly ice in the form of sleet and freezing rain. Clarksville had a measurement just a few minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, of 2.5 inches, a half an inch of sleet, and then 2 inches of snow on top of that right along the Tennessee-Kentucky state line. So again, that's that dividing line between sleet and snow that wobbles back and forth. It's part of what makes these snow events such a tricky forecast. Not even snow, but sleet and freezing rain as well. It's life on the dividing line, and that's where we find ourselves so often. Farther down to the south and southwest, you're seeing cold rain in southwestern Middle Tennessee, a fairly large area of sleet and freezing rain, but I think we are going to see just that little changeover drifting farther and farther to the south. So you haven't really seen much snow in Nashville so far. A little bit still possible, half an inch. A couple spots in the higher terrain of Davidson County could approach an inch of accumulation. The back edge of this is now in West Tennessee, and that's going to move west to east as we head through the morning. A couple of camera perspectives looking outside from Clarksville right now, and you can see that sleet and snow that has accumulated. That amount that's along the Tennessee-Kentucky state line is kind of the outlier. Here's what things look like in downtown Nashville. You can't even tell what you're looking at there. A lot of raindrops that have frozen right to the camera lens. That's freezing rain. Sleet is when the snow melts and then it refreezes into a pellet before it hits the ground. That adds up on the ground. This is freezing rain, where the rain is liquid right until it hits something and then it freezes on contact into that glaze of ice. Temperatures are still below freezing. We're not going to see that ice melting until temperatures climb above freezing, which it is in southern Middle Tennessee. We need that air to move its way farther to the north, which is going to be a slow process as we head through the day. Feels colder. Wind chills mostly in the 20s, along with our air temperatures a little higher in the 20s, but not above freezing until we hit maybe noon into the afternoon. Here's how much is going to add up. You want some snow? You got to go a little farther to the north along the Tennessee-Kentucky state line into northeastern Middle Tennessee. Mostly ice for Metro Nashville, ice and sleet, and then a little bit of snow could add up right on top of that as the system winds down. We'll take a look at the 7-day forecast coming up in a few minutes. There is another chance of snow farther down the line on Friday.
Well, getting a quick check of our traffic conditions.